Josh, remember to check your mixer to make sure it's reading the microphone. Josh, remember to. Oh, and also, yeah, mute the stream video.
What the hell is that?
The stream video isn't muted, so it does a relapsing thing of repeating this.
Okay. Which voice would you like me to do narration in? Would you like me to do this voice, or this voice, or just this voice?
So Josh, everything's set up then?
What hell is that? But which voice would you like me to use?
The stream video isn't muted. Whichever voice you want to.
Dos.
Okay. I will use this one then.
Josh is speaking. Speak to us, Josh. Speak to us.
I'm trying to go.
He is quiet again.
Excuse me, baby.
You have to come and confess. We looking for you. We gon' find you. Oh, I find you. So you can run to that boy, home, boy.
I think is Lufer singing Bed Intruder?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. I think everybody's seen Bed Intruder.
No, I also was singing it.
Yes, he was singing it.
I didn't ask if he'd seen it, I asked if he was singing it.
Yes.
Who's singing? Am I singing now?
Josh is speaking now.
I'm always speaking, I never stop.
See, so,
Although
Josh,
he's quite quiet.
Josh, you're,
Quiet now? Is it your problem? I'm quiet now.
Is Josh, is your stream reading your microphone?
Yes, is.
Yes. Okay. What are you looking at? The stream shows a black screen.
Really? That's interesting.
Whatever.
Question.
This is not going as planned.
Oh, it's going surprisingly better than it usually does.
Why is it that once I leave, the stream suddenly falls apart? Things were going fine until I left.
Actually, the stream is doing quite well.
We're going to be reading The Tailor and Her Recurring Customer, Part 1, Professional Courtesy.
I am narrator. I am the Absol.
I'm gonna post about this all over Twitter.
For some reason, I will be speaking in this voice, although I may go back to my normal voice at some point.
Nobody knows.
I'm on story whenever you guys ready to start.
I can't hear Josh.
11. It was a strange one.
I can't hear Josh.
Am I too quiet now, Ben? Is that your problem? Really?
Yes, you are very quiet now. I believe Maydrock would agree with me. Josh is quite quiet.
Occasionally.
Guys, I need to go to insult word and say it all my followers.
Bronies.
Dill pickles.
Okay.
Dill pickles.
It is.
Dildo pickles.
I should post a link onto my Tumblr too.
Don't get around your Twitter with all your...
Call them dill holes. Okay. Now Josh is quiet again now.
Well, he's probably posting stuff on the Twitter.
I mean, like I sometimes I can hear him. It's like really quiet.
How about now?
That's good.
You sure? Because I mean, last
Yeah.
time it was good, and then you started complaining again.
Well, cause we're losing you. Don't
Yeah,
die on us.
It's kind of fluctuating between good and then super quiet.
I'll just have to eat the microphone. Don't eat the microphone. I may have decided to gag myself with a microphone. Bad
Nice
plan.
one.
Let's just read the story, okay?
Okay, yeah, let's do the story. Okay, so November 11th. It was a strangely warm November day. You know what, screw it, I'm not gonna talk like this. It was a strangely warm November day, one that would be more fitting somewhere in September, but was not too out of place this time of year. Quite obviously, the source of this out-of-the-ordinary phenomena was not all through Mother Nature. Partially to blame was the Ponyville weather team. Due to a fluke in the schedule, a rain shower earlier in the week was missed, and thus the humidity in the air was high. To compensate for the mishap and not redo the schedule, they would have to resort to a heavy rainfall that night. A very heavy rainfall, as in it was raining sideways. Wait, what? And through this stormy weather, two ponies scurried in the mud and around the buildings, juggling the benefits and consequences of stirring up too much mud versus the onslaught of rain. But as they dipped and dodged through the water that was all around, their destination was within view. The Carousel Boutique stood tall and proud in the rain like a wedding cake topper. The cute, layered shop had the rainfall cascade off of it like a man-made waterfall. The fancily painted details and facades directed the water to fall off into different roofs in powerful streams like a fountain, while the gutters drained as much water as they could but were nonetheless overwhelmed by the monsoon. The two travelers in the night rushed to the entranceway and hid beneath the arch. The larger of the two, holding an umbrella, closed the shield and folded it down. A key was produced from beneath one of the yellow raincoats and pushed into the door. The smaller of the two pushed the unlocked door open and rushed in onto the entrance mat, soon followed by its chaperone. The first one to throw the yellow transparent hood back, revealing her curled, dual-colored mane. The filly turned and whined,
Rarity, did we really need to send Scoodle and Apple Bloom home? It's not that bad outside.
Lightning struck outside, blinding the world in white light and making the filly disappear temporarily. When everything returned to normal, the little white filly reappeared cowering beneath the other cloaked mare. Rarity, after fixing her mane from the close-fitting yellow hood, used magic to pull off hers and Sweetie Belle's raincoat and placed them on the nearby coat rack.
I'm sorry, Sweetie Belle, but we'll just have to have your Cream Crusader slumber party some other time.
But it's only luck
That's Rarity. That's Rarity.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
Luck
really
to
say.
be home before the storm.
Sweetie Belle grumbled.
Okay.
Oh, don't be so glum, Sweetie Belle. We can have fun inside.
Rarity said, using a hoof to shift her sister's damp snout up.
You can't let the rain spoil all of your fun. Why don't you go and take out a board game? Now, make us some hot chocolate.
The filly turned to her big sister and gazed up in disbelief.
You will?
Her only response was a nod, to which the little sister bolted from the shop's entrance and around the corner, up the stairs and into the living space. Rarity Belle, the owner of the Carousel Boutique, smiled at the simple solution to her sister's despair. She had made a mental note to make her promised order of hot chocolate, but before she could do that, she had to first check her store for the few minutes that she had left it vacant. First, she turned the closed sign back to open out of instinct, and then looked at the sandwich board that she had placed by the door earlier in the season. On the board, the promotion said, "Due to the changing of season, we will be open until 8 o'clock during weeknights for scheduling, measuring, and fitting you to the upcoming celebrations. Please remember to schedule for time now instead of the last minute." Smile face. Rarity Belle, Carousel Boutique. The scene's just a Ponyville looked at the clock beside her diploma from design school. 6:48. The young entrepreneur grumbled at the time. Holiday hours were not fun, but she did not want to go back on her promise of staying open late. Such an action could jeopardize the relation between her and her client, but she did want to close up early. Her promise to her sister practically demanded it. She was the firm's one employee, owner, and operator. It ultimately was her decision. She flipped the sign from open to closed again and locked the door. She worked all day, and while this action could lose business for her, judging by the hour and condition outside, she doubted that any pony in their right mind would want to be fitted for evening wear. After making the executive decision to go back on her promised hours, she made her way through the shop, walking past the dressing room, measurement station, and other facilities until she rounded the corner. This particular corner was the boundary line that separated the building's personal shop and changed it to her home. She entered the kitchen, turned the stove on, but a small pot atop the glowing red pad. She looked up, used her magic to open up her cabinet, and pulled out 2 large bars of chocolate. The first bar was authentic 100% dark chocolate in a fine dark wrapper, left in the same condition that it had arrived in. It had been ordered from a magazine and imported from a bakery in Switzerland. The other was a large cheap bar of milk chocolate from a local candy store. The wrapper was open and showing signs of nibs being taken off every now and again. From her fridge, 2 bottles of white liquid floated out with the help of glowing blue magic, whole milk and cream respectively. From the next cabinet over, a bag of locally grown store-bought espresso mix for a little extra kick, and a small vial of vanilla extract. Now, with all her ingredients out, the unicorn opened a drawer and pulled out a kitchen knife and a whisk. Oh, a knife, that doesn't sound good. First, she filled the pot warming on the stove about halfway up with the cream and the milk. Using her instinct and attention to detail, she eyeballed the correct amount of sugar and added that to the brew, so a teeny bit of the espresso mix and vanilla extract. While the concoction warmed, she unwrapped both her fancy foreign chocolate and domestic brand and chopped them both up on a cutting board. She needed to let the warming milk and sugar get to the correct temperature for adding the chocolate, so she took the time to put away her used utensils and leftover ingredients before checking again. It still wasn't warm enough. Rarity gave a huff. She didn't set the temperature to burn or boil the milk, but she needed to get close to that before she added the chocolate. She pondered what to do, but then her eyes wandered over to the glass kitchen table. Her mind began to wander in her waiting time. She had a long day. It would feel nice to relax for a little while. While the hot chocolate cooked, she began to think of a recent habit she had developed just to do that. She made her way over to the kitchen table and sat down in her seat, the one that had its back to the window and an open view of all the kitchen appliances, with a nearby record player that usually sat perched by said window and sat beside her at the table. Before she wound the music maker and allowed its melodies to fill the kitchen, she raised the needle and removed the vinyl disc. Around the center label of the dark flat plastic was the label "Sapphire Shores Around the World Tour, Prancing and Prance." It might as well just have read "Rarity's Guilty Pleasure." She gently set her prized possession into its place and wound it up. The needle slowly lowered itself down and began to gently scratch the record. There were a few seconds of mute static and clicks until the sound of harps, violins, cellos, and other stringed instruments began to flow from the music box. Rarity began to sit back and relax. This felt good. And almost as if it was an instrument itself, the vocal cords of Sapphire Shores began to sing in perfect harmony with the other sounds. But not in her indigenous voice, no. The reason why the little up-and-coming dressmaker cherished this particular album over the others because it was not in equestrian, but French. But more than that, the song in particular was a classic. It was not just a French translation of one of her other hits, but instead a classic gospel that had survived the ages, also that had known that its destiny led to this particular album. The pitch, the harmony, the flow, the tempo of the French language was destined to be magnified through Sapphire's vocal cords, none of which Rarity would understand, though. Sadly, for as much she tried to act like she knew French, she did not. But that didn't mean she couldn't pretend to. Now her ears were beginning to rise to cloud 9. Was time to do the same for her other senses. Lying where she had put it earlier in the day was the morning paper. She opened it and let the cascade of words bring her mind into a gentle haze. With her eyes occupied, ears in ecstasy, and nostrils nurturing the soft smell of warm milk, Rarity felt herself finally relax. She began to daydream, the perfection of French being done by Sapphire Shores directing her imagination as she envisioned angels coming down from the sky, covering her in a pristine white dress that glowed like a diamond, attaching elegant white wings to her back and sending her into the heavens, where handsome muscle-bound stallions are waiting for her. Who would gently feed her grapes, and her cologne, it smelled of immolated corpses. What? Rarity shook herself out of her daydream. The record player skipped back on track to supplement her rude awakening. What made her think of such a strange thought? She looked at a page of the newspaper she was sublimely reading. The international news headline read, "Party ends of a bang." There were two pictures under the title. The one on the left showed party guests and ponies just to the 9th degree entering on a red carpet. The one on the right was a disturbingly different picture. A mansion up in flames. Party guests falling back on basic spell instincts to get away from the fire. Ladies in ripped dresses crying on the ground at the carnage. The picture was enough to rip the young mare from her fantasies. It should be read. Medellin Colombian billionaire philanthropist and suspected trafficker with the narcotic known as Pixie Sticks had for the celebration for his wife's birthday yesterday. The party was going smoothly until a fire started and caused the guests to panic. Initial investigations suspected the fire started when a rogue firework detonated and either started a chain reaction or igniting the dry plant life from the drought. Or the dry plant life from of the drought in the area. That's not real English. From the Jolly area, but as the night proceeded and the fires were extinguished, through a secret area of the compound surfaced, raised the questions that the claims of Mr. Medellin being a drug trafficker may be true. The Colombian army officials made no comment on the incident, even though they scrambled to defuse the situation as fast as they could. They were not able to save the majority of the mansion. Mr. Medellin, as well as many party guests, had not been found yet. Fire and rescue crews are searching the area for any signs of life or their remains. Story continues on page 5D. Rarity folded the newspaper in half and slid it away from her as if it smelled of rotten eggs. Such an article was unfit to be in the news, and she would not see another word of it. Sure, she pushed the stack of papers away from her. She realized that she was neglecting her hot chocolate. She stood up, feeling a bit better, and walked back to the stove. Sure enough, the milk was ready, so she lifted the cutting board and let the child's chocolate carefully cascade into the white mixture. Well, that's, was it a tongue twister? Chopped chocolate carefully cascade. Try to say that 3 times fast.
Chopped chocolate carefully cascade. Chopped chocolate carefully cascade.
Into the white mixture. Wonder what sort of white mixture it is. Now all she had to do was wait for it to melt, mix it up with her whisk, and then it would be all ready for distribution and consumption. Instead of going back to her musically made heaven, she decided to wait for the chocolate to melt and quickly whisk it to greatness and then join her little sister upstairs. Oh. Sorry. Ugh. But as her best laid plans were made, they were soon crushed again. As Rarity stood guard over a pot of milk and chocolate, she heard the bell by the door signal a new arrival. It's the Carousel Boutique. Or it looked like the kitchen door was open, and she swore she locked the door before she went into her house. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Oh, wait, no, it's Josh. Sorry. Sorry, I was caught up in it. I've been reading for so long.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
She called out, sticking to her guns and spending the rest of the night with her sister. But oh, damn it!
But
Sorry,
I had to close shop early.
She walked out of the kitchen and into the hall.
I'm sure I can reschedule you for a more convenient time later, and I'll be very willing to provide a discount for the inconvenience. A wink, wink.
She was at the corner of where her house turned into a shop, and she was just about to step around the corner when she heard a familiar voice, but no one was welcome. It was a cold, clear, and low voice. Even though it was quiet, not in the alarm, it seemed to echo around the building.
Miss Belle? No.
No. Rarity changed to a trot to a spread as she put all... Actually, I think I'll do this voice. Miss Belle.
I just want to hear your own self talking.
I already read that.
Let someone else talk.
Actually, you know, I just want to see if I could do it. I didn't. I can't. I don't think I can. So, Maydrock, you got it.
Miss Belle?
Okay. No. Rarity changed to a trot to a spread as she put forth all her... What? What? Okay, cool. Sorry, just my sister. Rarity changed to a childless space. She put forth all her effort to make sure the thing she thought was around the bender shop was just her imagination. She jumped around the corner and inspected the entranceway of her shop, but as she just showed her out, lightning struck outside the shop. Probably one of the lightning bolts stopped many of the buildings in Piepal, but nonetheless, a blinding white light filled Rarity's vision. Right in the center of the bright white frames, and before her was a dark splotch, like the representation of her fears. A dark void was there, sucking in the light of the world, ready to consume her as well. But luckily, the hallucination lasted only a second, and after a blink to recover the details and colors of her, the world returned. In her brief second was just nerves, and also a dark void in her ears, the lady was still genuine. Standing weird at the door, putting a wet weather-resistant coconut label Omnishield on. See.
Are you
On the
okay?
shield,
Do
on
you
the
need us to
sleeve.
call the police for you, Benjamin? Are you dying?
Shield on the sleeve, onto the rack next to her was a navy stallion, one she recognized much too well.
I need a suit.
A new suit, to be exact.
He didn't respond
Where
to
you
my
going,
question.
huh?
That means that he is in danger. We need to go right now.
Sorry, what, Josh? Ugh. Okay, next chapter.
It's just a joke, guys. No, call the police, please. You guys don't even know where he lives.
Okay, so you guys on next chapter?
No.
You on it?
No, that was too rough.
I've got Rainbow Dash flying around my page. Wee.
Hey man, you know you're like reading really, really fast, like faster than I read.
Yeah, I read fast. Sorry.
Hey, you know what I'm stuck, so I'm gonna get a minute.
Yeah, Luther's pretty much saying you should be a rapper.
What? No, that.
Oh, I should be
I
around.
was gonna
Right and warm sunny
But
day.
okay, so apart from my speed, apart from my speed, how do you think I'm doing on the reading?
So kind.
Pretty good, but you have a cold or something.
I've got hay fever.
Hay fever. Nay. How perfect for a pony stream.
Yeah, laugh it up. Okay, so everyone on the second chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait
just
for
doing
you,
some real quick.
man. No wonder no one shows up to these things.
Come on, no. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Years earlier, it was a bright and warm summer day, the type that one wants to go out and play all day in. But Rarity, being a shop owner, had to forfeit some of that fun in order to stay in business. The young artisan was currently at the counter of her shop, leaning on it with her hoof supporting her head as she switched between watching the clock and the front windows. It had been a long, boring day, but not because she was self-employed and worked. She'll never say that. She loved her trade, but there was nothing like the thrill of taking fabric and measurement and crafting something truly beautiful out of it. Be it a gown for a special occasion, a wedding dress, or just a clubbing outfit. A clubbing outfit. One of them means going to a club or clubbing someone with a giant piece of wood.
We going clubbing.
Clubbing tonight.
Yo, what you in for? What are you in
With
mood for
the
tonight,
goddamn
son?
Power Rangers.
Feeling sexy. We going clubbing.
Anyway, she loved to make them all, but that was not the problem. She would not be bored. She actually had something to do. Instead of wrapping a pony and measuring tape and then choosing design ideas and suggesting colors, she had spent the last 2.5 hours doing nothing. Luckily, her boredom was almost over. Finally, she was not able to take any more. The last 15 minutes of working hours arrived. It was time to close the shop. Rarity first went to all the stations to put her respective devices away, filing them neatly in their cabinets and compartments. Instruments hung limply by their hooks, and all the drawers were closed tightly. It was not going to be long now. Just a few more seconds and she would be free. Rarity was not one to hang out, but after a long day of nothing, she was more than willing to go visiting her friends to hear something interesting that had transpired throughout her workday. The idea of doing something fun to do. Okay, that's bit bad grammar. Doing something fun to do sounds enticing. Maybe Applejack would need some help preparing supper, or better yet, she may be able to join them if she bought the dessert. Maybe Pinky had a new juice recipe that she found in one of the magazines that she is subscribed to. Maybe Twilight had a thrilling tale to recount about Chase Dunn of her new book. Maybe Fluttershy could help her could try to help her to groom up less so she wouldn't have to depend on her so much. What about Raymond Ash? Anyway, sorry, just, I need to tissue right here.
Rainbow Dash doesn't do anything exciting.
Yeah, she naps and does work. That's all Raymond Ash does. Anyway, so many choices and not much longer until it was time to choose. The clock ticked. 2 minutes to the hour. Not much longer now. Rarity gave the shop one more look over, checking for anything else to clean. It was somewhat strange. She would have closed 2.5 hours ago. She would be sitting around, but somehow was that the chance that anybody, even just one, so it would have made staying for all the extra time worth a while. Amid scan, she noticed her broom was leaning against the wall. She got up and picked it up and walked back to her closet. It wouldn't be much longer now. While her back was turned, the bell above the doorway rang. Mary turned, having a reluctant smile on her face, but a smile nonetheless. The bell told there was a pony standing under her doorway. She glanced at the clock, and sure enough, the Carousel Boutique was still open for 1 more minute. She looked at the newly arrived customer who cleared his throat and asked,
Miss Belle?
Rarity confirmed his question, even if it sounded like a statement. She had not recognized this individual, but then again, he could have got the position of one of her business cards, or heard of her through word of... Haven't you heard that saying? Through word of mouth?
It makes sense.
Yes, it's an old saying.
I've never heard it.
Anyway,
I need a new suit.
Rarity's mind began to wonder on her options of what to do.
Greetings, sir. Would you mind clarifying what you need? Do you want to be naked?
One thing I'd say before I continue, I didn't expect to be doing this much talking. Anyway, for all she knew,
Narrator.
yeah, I guess you're right there, but I thought there'd be more, dialogue in this story. There's barely any. Anyway, for all she knew, the need of a new suit may not be necessary. Perhaps he had an old suit in good condition, but needed to be repaired. Or perhaps he hadn't a suit and wanted one.
I need a new suit, regardless of the cost.
Well,
She boasted.
you have come to the right place. I am confident that I will be more than able to fulfill your clothing and needs. But if you would like, we could save you for, say, tomorrow or a more convenient time.
The stallion answered evenly
That will not be necessary.
as he unzipped his overcoat and hung it up.
Alright, let's go right now.
The dressmaker became... Sorry, I hate to just let that... The dressmaker became frozen in a sudden jolt of shock as the stallion turned. From what she could deduce, her new guest was wearing what looked like a rental suit, a plain white shirt, and an ordinary black suit jacket. What set it so far out of the ordinary was its condition. The suit was ripped to ribbons, some sections cut away from the major parts while others held on by mere threads.
Oh my. What in the world?
I need a new suit.
He repeated, keeping an even gaze upon her as she covered her mouth over the travesty that was hanging from the stranger's frame.
Oh, yes, indeed. You do need a new suit. Come along.
She said, leading her way back into the stalls and other workstations that she had been cleaning mere moments earlier. As she walked, she heard a small cake against the glass door entrance. She turned to give it a look, and surprisingly, the sign said that she was closed. Odd, but oh well. She walked to the front desk, where her wastepaper basket, appointment sheet, quills, pens, and register waited, and took her position behind it. Like a proper business mayor, she gave another smile and opened up her registration book, found the most recent page, and turned it around for her guest.
Would you care to sign in, dear? We gotta know exactly how much time you spent.
The new customer to the boutique looked ahead with his cold blue eyes. Almost like a recruit for the Cantal Guards stared at the mayor, almost as if he did not understand what she wanted. She smiled and used her magic to uncork a bottle of ink. No response.
Oh. Here's a quill.
She pulled a pen out of the hoof-made clay cup they were lying in. No response.
Just sign your name right there, you piece of shit.
She said in a chipper tone, pointing the empty blank in the book. Rarity kept smiling and tried to whittle away at the frigid character before her until her self-consciousness felt that her smile was as awkward as her new client's unwillingness to comply, watching her with a stone-cold look as if she was asking a non-magically inclined being to perform a spell, almost as if he was too afraid to use his own signature.
Oh.
She quipped, acting like she had just remembered something.
Would you like me to sign for you?
The navy blue unicorn, who was watching her from across the counter, nodded slowly and answered.
Yes.
Rarity returned to her happy act and slipped the book around and read the quills of ink.
I'd be more than happy to do that for you. As your name is, sir?
Esproc. Mr. Esproc.
Rarity happily signed the name and set the writing utensil aside. Ready to move on, she pointed to one of the two stalls in the shop, with a curtain hanging over it, acting as a blind, and said,
Feel free to make use of one of my dressing rooms. Well, I prepared. And before I forget,
she added.
there's a washroom in case you need to clean up. Things do get dirty, you know. No use in dirtying a brand new ensemble.
Immediately, the new visitor walked his battered self towards the changing area and used his own magic to open and close the curtain, just as Rarity had hoped. She indeed needed to get her measuring tapes and other tools ready, but there was one thing that made her uneasy, made her think twice about her incredibly anti-social customer. His name. She looked back at the drying ink and read to herself. Why was that so familiar?
Peculiar.
He wasn't familiar, man. Jeez, get right.
Oh god, I just read it. Read it backwards. Read Esproc backwards.
Ben, can you do something really nice? Can you not
What?
spoil the part of the story? Like,
Sorry,
there are
just-
people listening, and you just completely ruin it.
Yeah, there's like one person listening.
Wait, there is?
Well, unless Ben's on the stream too, it shows 3 viewers and
Yeah, I'm counting as 2 right now because I'm special.
I see.
But I mean, people might watch it on YouTube, and you just kind of ruin part of it for them.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Just slow down a
Well,
bit.
sorry. I sort of had to just say that, like. Wait, why was that so peculiar? Without making a sound, she pulled the quill back out and set it on the paper, thinking of what was making her mind so upset over a simple name. Esproc. She wrote it down at the bottom of the page and read it again. This time it finally put the characters in a fancy and elegant cursive swoops. Still, there was something wrong about that name that she could not shake. What was it? Even though it sounded silly, Rarity took a stab in the dark and reread the name again, but differently, this time backwards. Okay, so I didn't really spoil it. It was like 5
C.
C O R. Okay, I'll let Josh do this.
S. E.
The dressmaker's eyes shut wide awake at her result.
Corpse.
Nice one.
Oh my god.
Sorry, we got my composure. Nice way to ruin that moment, Josh.
Gore. Oh my god.
It goes like so creepy, and like it's like the really like dramatic face, like, oh, sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, let me just. Okay. Okay. Present. It was not a joke. Like a fool who could talk announcing the fact that they made an accident instead of using a potty. Nor was it a humble request, a genuine beg of assistance and necessity. It was an order, one that she could not refuse. Like a coward approaching an old rickety, rotten rope. Another tongue twister.
Wicked Rotten Rope Bridge.
Rarity took tentative steps forward, pondering the few options she had to choose from. Should she tell him why she was closed? That she had closed the shop for a night?
Mister. Alright.
Or should she comply to his requests? Ooh.
I mean...
Her voice trembled. She was standing much closer to her uninvited guest, and from her perspective she could see the front leg of the jacket had shoulder ripped, separating his sleeve from the coat. Several tears penetrated through the suit coat, all the way until blue fur was present. The tie was cut in half, the buttons were missing from the vest. For the opened article she could see what she could only hope was red wine stained on the dress shirt. A strange dark colored dust seemed to cover and cling to the ensemble as well as its owner.
My. You do need a new suit.
Present. Wait, you guys all on the chapter?
We're going one more?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. We should be able to get for like one more.
Yeah, I think we got time for one more.
So everyone on the chapter?
Yep.
Okay. Present. Rarity Belle walked her client up to her counter and opened up the registration book to the most recent page. Using her magic, she erased equivalent and scribbled a garbled mess on the newest blank in a way that looked like messy hoof writing. With no forced cheer, charisma, charm, or effort in her voice, she asked,
Are my proportions correct, or is there a need to measure once again?
The last-minute arrival shook his head slowly to reply.
Well.
She answered.
Leave fabric to be recycled, and I will start immediately.
She set off to gather supplies to fulfill the order, but the customer spoke again.
I should wash.
She looked him over again, wet from the rain and also covered in a smoky type of dirt that ruined the fine pieces of his old garments. Even though he had stripped the suit away, the ruinous substances could be smelled from his fur. Even if it wasn't this particular client, she was suggested for him to clean up before being fitted.
Indeed.
The two professionals broke away, one heading to the back while the other went to the closet, gathering stuffing, thread, needles, scissors, magnifying glasses, and whatever else called for the making of this one particular piece for heading to her filing cabinet in the back, searching her records of clients and finding the proper one with her customer's dimensions. Now, with instructions, tools, and supplies ready, she began to create not a simple article of clothing, but a piece of artwork. She sat, but before she could make the first cut, she heard something, a low rumble, that of pacing hooves stomping around somewhere. Confused, she looked at the ceiling, listened for a while, deducing where the phantom steps were going and simulating the movements based on a memory of the floor plan. It wasn't until the familiar creaking at the top step of the stairs led to the second floor did the young store remember the terrible fact. She was not alone tonight. Abandoning her prepared job, she shot out of the sewing room and ran to the staircase, sliding to a stop and looking up at who was standing there. Her younger sister, a frown and annoyed look on her face, stared bullets down at her sister. She muttered,
How much longer, Rarity? I've been waiting forever.
You're a great Sweetie Belle, by the way.
I know, right?
actually, is kind of a good Sweetie Belle.
This is the reason I should just read everybody. I mean,
Kitty. Kitty, move.
What will your voice be, Josh?
How much longer, Rarity? I've been waiting forever.
Nah, I'll stick with her. I'll stick with Sweetie Belle.
Narcissist.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, her being around her clan was one thing, but her sister, never. As a proper sibling, a protective adult, and an overall good pony, she would never allow danger to befall Sweetie Belle for the potential risk that even becoming aware of the customer washing his coat off in the guest bathroom imposed. Oh, that's,
Really bad.
she shushed.
Please be quiet. We have
She fought for a moment.
a fashion emergency on our home.
Sweetie Belle stood at the top floors for her mouth open in disgust, the effects of that hated term setting in her brain and instigating anger within her.
Oh, you said, baby!
What?
I know.
Barry interrupted again.
Please, I need you to do this right now.
What? She looked her.
Makes sense, Ben. What are you talking about? I mean, God, that's perfect English right there.
She looked her sister over, thinking of an excuse to occupy her time.
And you're filthy.
She claimed.
Sweet Belle, you should have watched when we returned home. Shame on you.
Yes, redirecting the blame on her sister was not a nice thing to do, but now is not the time to be the sister of the year.
What? You're dirty too. We were in the rain, remember?
You pretty much completely abandoned doing actual voice for it. You're just speaking normally for it now.
Yeah, because female voices are hard to do.
I know, right? That's pretty good.
Keep on reading.
The older of the two siblings pointed her nose up, playing the role of snob perfectly, and said,
Hold on. I lost myself. Sweet Belle, instead of arguing, you should be getting yourself cleaned up, you dirty, dirty bitch.
The other pale unicorn in the shop/house raised her rebuke again. How was she the bad pony all of a sudden? But instead of fighting, she kept her mouth closed and chewed back her insults and argument by grumbling.
Fine.
That was a real good grumble, keeping your mouth closed there.
But instead of heading back to into the safety of the second floor, she headed down the stairs. Okay, but no, she had the Phillies guardian decided that to be in the way of her family member was more concerned.
I thought I said clean yourself up.
You did.
She snarked.
So snarky.
But there's no shampoo upstairs. I gotta go get some from the guest bathroom.
It was true what they had said. No plan survives contact with the enemy. And counter to what the store owner thought, her contingency had, instead of saving her from it, pointed her young lamb towards the lion's den of the washroom.
You can't. My customer is using it.
Sweetie Belle groaned again.
Alright. I'll wait for them to leave.
Great groan. That still did not help the mayor's plight. She stepped aside once again and you know, we actually might not get through this, I'm not sure.
Might.
We might.
As long as we don't keep having breaks like this.
Yeah, sorry. That still did not help the mayor's plight. She stepped aside once again and further hindered her sister's advance. She fought as fast as she could. Where else was there shampoo in the house? Her mind raced and could only find one spot, but was it worth it? She looked at the spoiled mood of her sister and made her decision. With a long sigh, Rarity answered.
Use my boy toy for the night, Please stay up.
Her laboratory?
I said laboratory. You keep your mouth shut.
Laboratory? What?
Yes, it's a bathroom.
A laboratory.
Please stay upstairs.
Sweetie, stay out of the laboratory. Sorry. Sweetie Belle heard her sister and the devil on her shoulder began to rub its hooves together together in anticipation.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
She answered with an evil sneer.
If you say so.
Real evil there. You sounded like diabolical. Like, I thought you were about to commit murder. How many hostages do you have?
Before slowly walking back up the stairs and turning to her sister's bedroom, towards the unguarded nest of imported Maine cleansers that were practically begging to be abused. Past. The dressing screen was pulled back, and as expected, the newly arrived guest exited carrying a tied bag and a ball of rags that he had once been wearing before. Rarity beckoned her guest over to a center pedestal in the shop.
You know the accent, okay? If I bring the accent, you will come. You can do accent.
Rarity beckoned her guest over to a center pedestal in the shop next to a small podium mirror. Decorating her neck like a fine and expensive scarf were several measuring tips. Ready to try and crack for customer service, she smiled again and said,
Oh, thank you, darling. Please leave those alive on the counter. I will take care of them later.
He did as asked and turned to look at the counter. Using his green magic, he placed the ruined garments where his host requested. It was a shame what had happened to them, really. Their purpose may have been to be affordable formal wear, but they did not deserve that fate. Reality even doubted she could recycle any of the cloth. She would either have to bury it in the backyard or burn it in a bonfire to properly lay it to rest. But even as he discarded his old clothes, the white unicorn in the room noticed that she had not seen about this new pony. Wings. The customer continued to the measuring area as the dressmaker thought on what to do. She looked at her podium on the pre-rendered sheet that had the anatomy of a unicorn on it, with spaces for her to place the lengths. She said, quickly scribbling in wings and arrows to record those measurements as well.
I had no idea to have wings. Incredible, I swear.
Yes, my apologies.
He said, moving to position and standing as still as a statue.
Oh. Yeah.
She said, marking that down as some progress with her shy customer.
Why? Wing.
Emma, is someone...
Yes.
I've never had the opportunity to meet one before, let alone make clothing. This is a very special occasion. My, I can see how you mistake it.
Yes.
In the time it took to make that statement, as well as carry on a largely one-sided conversation about mistaking one thing for another. Rarity measured almost all of his dimensions: barrel, haunch, length, leg, hoof, weight, neck, shoulders, wingspan, lateral wingspan, horn, and several other places on his body that would usually be neglected by another clothes maker, but not her.
I think you know my parts.
She was not simply making article clothing for her customers, but a piece of them. An extension of their body. It was as unique and special as they were. For her efforts to mean anything, it had to fit perfectly. Even after millenniums of existence, alicorns were still shrouded in mystery. The princesses had never bred other alicorns before. For all the experimentation made into their origin, scientists have still have not determined if they've been chosen to be who they are, or they are lucky falls in a 0.00001 percentile range. Okay, back to my normal voice. Winged unicorns, on the other hand, were quite different. Unlike the princesses, scientists could study a winged unicorn's pedigree. These subjects have been made through years of breeding and training traits from one species to another for generations. The pony before Rarity was an imperfect hybrid, nothing more than a mutation or a genetic mistake. It just so happened that, based on the horns seeming to be more powerful than the wings, that traits merely favored the later part of its name. Rarity had never had the opportunity to work with one. This is a brand new adventure for her. A lazy seamstress would simply use what they assumed his wingspan would be, specifically a Pegasus, but she was not a lazy seamstress. The rumors she heard were true. As she measured her client's wingspan, she noticed he was significantly shorter in that respect than what he should have been. Also, from her years of design school, she noticed a significant lack of feathers making up his wings. The ones he did have were spread out longer to try and compensate. Rarity assumed that
wingspan wasn't the only thing that was kind of short, to be honest.
Rarity assumed that defect must have made attaining flight much harder for him, but she also assumed he was used to it. He may have known the limitations of staying at a comfortable range of effort, the absence of feathers, but sharing his wings. The Tailor assumed he must have grown them back quickly. Her friend Rainbow Dash lost feathers constantly, but she never seemed to be hindered by it. Although it was cliche, Rarity never took an interest in biology at school, but she would not deny there was something fascinating about the way genetics made ponies. A member of one species be born from parents of completely different races was indeed fascinating. Rarity was a firm believer that there were 3 pony tribes in the beginning, but just to think what the likes of the tribe leaders would do, they could see the future and view how evolution and put the differences aside to create a being that shared bits and bobs of 2 species. It was simply mind-boggling. Even though she did her job with full attentiveness, a tiny theory began to develop in her mind. A silly little fantasy that a schoolfellow would dream about a random handsome stranger, but as her mouth talked, magic measured and I saw, her mind was as active as ever. Not thinking about what would be the bespoke accent navy blue, but instead her own fantasy about her new client. Why he was coming to her little store, being so shy, why he had both wings and a horn, why he was being so unresponsive. Maybe he was a prince. Of course, her first thoughts went on to old desires and the lust to have her dream of marrying a handsome prince come true, an instinctive reflex made by habit. One that she was trying to break away from. But even though marrying and living happy ever after would be a dream come true, there are other things that she could take advantage of than to fuel a fantasy. You could be anything from a prince to a lesser noble's offspring or an ambassador. The fact of the matter was that if his points of a high position in which he was trying to hide from her, she could take advantage of this opportunity to show her talent and thus receive better business. He probably wanted a small tailor shop instead of a chain or better known firm. By word of mouth or luck, he had heard of Lady Rarity in a carousel boutique. Clothing was one of the best advertisements, and she had to pay almost nothing for it. And when a customer wore one of her garments, the man would be in a walking billboard. His old suit, wrist, so old, forgotten, or experienced, and accents creep onto the shop in ribbons. But its loss would not be in vain. Like the phoenix of the east, its ashes, a magnificent representation of success and chivalry would emerge. Its purpose, to make the first impression before its owner even spoke, to be the conversation piece, to attract all the wondering eyes, to make its owner center of attention. This no longer fights uphold her ego reputation, but business.
And after that, just time too.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
right? So told you we could do it.
Well, everybody watching this stream wasn't that good. Sunshine, sunshine. It was a... Oh god, is he stood here? Okay. Yeah, it was a laboratory, you know, bathroom.
So, Keelan towards this live stream page?
No,
Why not?
because it's mine. Barry. Hello, baritone.
Why is he speaking like that?
Those were awesome. Sexy. Badly.
But hey, Major, can you link me towards the live stream page? I just want to see it.
Just a second. I'm having difficulties with my live stream. Won't let me sign in.
Okay, well, while you guys do that, I'm gonna move up to my big computer. Nothing. I'm
You like
just
them
talking
big, don't you, Ben?
Huh?
You like them big, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, computers are awesome. And then I'll be switching from my laptop Skype to my big computer Skype.
Oh my. Okay, let's see. I should be able to log in. I had to reset my password.
Wait,
No idea why it was a different password.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Maydrock, what's our rule? Are moderators supposed to use bold or underline? I can't remember.
Moderators use bold, and anybody that's asking a question uses underline. It's in the description.
Alright, like I can't really see the description from me.
Come on, sign in. Sign in. Sign in.
Josh, could you link me to the live stream?
Hold on a second.
Okay, I'm starting up Skype. I'm just gonna quickly leave the call and then rejoin my big computer.
He's gone to throw a party.
Yeah. Throw a party. Throw a party. Party. Okay.
So you just registered as a call in this group.
E0.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave the call and then rejoin quickly.
Thank you. There you go.
I'm gonna drink some water now.
Come on. Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back, motherfuckers. So, what are we gonna do this time?
Well, let's see. It's either Cards Against Humanity or Board Game Online.
Play board game online.
If only Starwall had like, I don't know, like
So what we
also what oh, there's the link.
Well, I think either Cards Against Humanity or Board Game Online. I think Barry left. Nope. Only Star Wars. Okay, somebody needs to stop with the echo.
I've turned my echo off, so come to me.
And that's a sexy pic. Okay, somebody needs to stop with the echo.
Ben, are you sure? 'Cause I mean,
It's not me. I'm not even on the page anymore.
I'm scared.
Hey, baby, hey, hey, hey. Oh, really, Josh, mute your thing.
Does it have a Josh?
Muted. I don't even have Chrome open on that computer anymore, and the other computer audio is turned off.
Then why am I hearing an echo? Ben?
Maydrock, the echo's coming from you.
No, it's not.
Well, it's not coming from me.
Because it was coming from me, it would have come from me like a long time ago why we're reading the story.
Ben, you're the only one who changed anything.
Well, it's not me. I'm not even looking at the stream right now.
Let me refresh this page, see if that fixes anything.
I think I'm gonna make. Okay, I'm gonna try and remember what my friggin' password was.
Oh god, no.
What?
Well, Josh is gonna be beautiful, and he's gonna set up a board game, excuse me, online game.
I am?
Yes, and you're gonna post a link in the chat, so our
I'm looking for my
one
email
viewer that leaves and comes back going.
Gonna look for my the email that you used for this thing.
Online game.
I think I remember what my password was. Like, fuck.
Baby, 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 I love you.
Do we even bug Jack to show up this time? We didn't. Should have done that.
Now his lazy ass didn't join the stream this time.
Like, I mean, he lost his job. He ain't got nothing better to do.
Yeah. He lost his job. And again, we had another beautiful stream. It was so beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. So just link it.
You know what, Josh? Think about it. I don't think it's echoing. I think your live stream is acting really slow, and it's more of a delay.
Yes, but you need to have sound on for that to even for us to still be able to hear it.
Every pony wants dance into the night of loneliness. Okay, Josh is making a game. And he shall post it.
Bo.
Oh, wait. There's one thing I have to say. It's very important. Congratulations to Barytones for being the longest person to stay on the stream ever.
I don't know how long he is.
I'm a guy, I have a penis, I'm a girl, I like boobies.
Josh, don't forget to post it in the stream too so Barry can join us.
I'm not sure why.
Barytones. Why did I leave the live stream? I don't even know. I'm not really on there, but I could still like look at it, I guess. I've completely forgotten my livestream account name. I might have to make a new livestream account because I'm an idiot.
How dare you forget your live stream account, boy?
Well, I haven't used it since like, I don't know, since like when we all first met. Which are the 4 viewers? Apparently, there's 4 viewers. Who are they?
No, there's 2 viewers. One of them is me. 2
Apparently,
of them is
there's 2.
Josh.
I told us Josh. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new. So while this all happens, I'm gonna make a new livestream account.
I have 5 viewers. 2 of them are Maydrock, 2 of them are me, and 1 of them is Barry.
Now we're back to 4. Oh no. I went open a new window.
I'm just gonna put it to watch. So before we
Evil. Yes, you like watching, don't you?
I'm just gonna be sassy because I'm an idiot.
Oh, and I'm getting on the game. Just copy link location. That should do it.
It's filled with the cries of the innocent as the unjust prey upon the weak. Corruption runs through its veins like a toxin, poisoning its citizens, crushing every last hope they have, except for one. Me, Batman.
Who are you talking to?
Ah, the Blueser, the world's most depressing superhero.
I don't want to talk about it.
Your name makes you sound like loser.
What? No, it's because I'm blue and I'm a total bruiser. The Blueser.
Okay, and
Better than freaking Batman.
lovely name is...
I'm picking something up with my hyper hearing.
I'm a guy, I have a penis, and
It's
I like
Commissioner
girls.
Chadcop. Let's go.
The guy you have a penis and you like girls.
What happened here?
He flew in and
What, did you choose your
teabagged
guy, have a
everybody.
penis, and I like guys?
What?
he said he wanted to turn the whole world into black and white.
The world's already gray to me.
Shut up, loser.
Oh my god.
Nice name,
he's so
Josh,
depressing.
nice name.
Who did this?
What's Josh's
Ugh,
name?
you have to stop him.
The Magic
Ugh.
Pony.
Start the game
Whoa,
right
whoa, whoa! Why are so many people here?
now. Why not?
Because it's awesome.
Maydrock, you've got connection problems.
So boring now.
I haven't
Just
learned
like
it yet.
I am inside.
There's
Okay,
only
there.
one
Now I'm
villain
on.
who could be so
Damn!
colorblind.
And that one villain is me, Earl
I'm in last
Grey.
place.
You!
Why?
Ah,
What?
the city's favorite hero,
Why am I in
Button,
last
and his
place?
sad little friend, Will, sir. Here to
Always-
save the day right on schedule. Speaking of schedule, it's tea time!
Damn that caffeine.
You got very quiet.
Jigglypuff!
Huh? What's that?
Jiggly! Shut up, Maydrock! Maydrock, no! Stop! Stop it, Maydrock! Maydrock, seriously, it's actually kind of annoying.
What is that?
Let's see, so we have... and I'm guessing that's Ben.
I'm
Brad,
yeah.
the Magic Pony.
It's your turn, Maydrock.
I know, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
What? Please don't kill me. Kill a random person. Just kill someone who saw us. Why'd you kill me?
He said it was annoying. You didn't like my Jigglypuff song. What was I supposed to do?
God damn it. always just fucking pick on me.
I'll let Hasanio. So here's the bad news. Josh's stream has totally frozen.
Shit.
Oh, what a great nap that was! Uh-oh, everybody in town fell asleep.
It sure seems
Well,
so.
what time's it now?
I wonder where Jigglypuff went to.
Well, I bet it's pretty mad.
Yeah. Dinner time.
I'm gonna replay Jigglypuff. Proceed.
Proceed with awesomeness. Or die.
Legends of awesomeness. Insert a rupee to get 6 different songs. Well, is experiencing lag.
Just use this one, I guess. Give it away.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
Butterfly all the way.
Jigglypuff.
Butterfly. Butterfly. Butter. Oh, wait, no. What about rock and roll Jesus?
Rock and roll Jesus. Lil
Rock and
really
roll
needs to make his move.
Kick love in the game. I did it. This song sounds good. Weird album cover though.
Come on, hurry up, people, for this game needs to end at 7.
Yeah, let's just give it a low. Let's go, try to resurrect.
Who would have never crossed?
That's hashtag the Magic Furry's turn.
Yeah. Josh, you're going to have to mute the YouTube video.
Why?
Because the last time, the copyright reasons, I got a copyright strike last time a video played from Board Games Online. I like my YouTube channel to keep running.
Time travel condom.
Explosive sheep, it worked so well last time.
If you fucking use it on me.
Oh, I don't like use it on a certain person. I just let it go, and I have to try and set it all right.
Channel to keep running.
I chose that song, and now I don't get to listen to it.
Oh, poor Josh.
I was hoping to play a game of Cards Against Humanity after this, but this is taking forever.
Oh, we're gonna play with like 3 people. It's no fun.
Yeah, it's not gonna play just 3 people.
Well, we have our 1 viewer. So I'm surprised he's still here. Bless you. Bless you again.
I sneezed and coughed.
Damn, are we gonna have to kick Kairos? Oh, it sucks.
By the looks of things, yeah. Dill holes.
Dill holes, smack holes, smeega, smack mama, holga, holga. I am Hulk Hogan.
Dill holes.
Oh wow, look at that. We got another viewer. And he left.
It's me.
Oh, it's you. Oh well.
Yeah,
you don't count. We lost 2 viewers. I mean, sorry, 2 players. Sorry, my mistake.
I think it's possible it was 2 viewers.
Ah, there we go. Now the game's picking up. Nice. Let's see. I got a hat.
It's Vladimir Putin.
No, I think
Woohoo!
Oh, great. Chipmunks fornicated my corpse.
That's nice. That's really nice. Hey, I know that song. That's Window Licker by Apex Twin. Let's see. It's nice. It's really nice.
The good news is I'm not streaming.
Yes, but it can still pick up. It's an interesting video, I know.
I think it is paused.
Hey,
yeah?
Zip the music.
There's some music from the thing. It's a YouTube video.
It's
a YouTube video. Yeah, but it's a cover, not a real. No, it's a cover, so.
Maybe the cover is just going to notice. Cover is his word.
I'm gonna go to the brothel.
Okay. Luckily,
luckily
I'm gonna be alive next turn. I'm finally gonna be able to move after Maydrock killed me instantly.
What? Wow, you're still not alive yet? Damn, this game is going slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this mysterious potion.
Hey, so, Josh...
I received 1 extra speed!
So, Josh, or Ben, who's ever, I have this great idea. If we still have time after this game is over, we should go on Omegle, or Omegle, whatever, how it's pronounced, and, we should, put in a question to ask and watch 2 people read the question, and we can voice the people, like, Josh could be, Stranger 1, and I can be Stranger 2.
What about me?
You got to read a lot.
Good points.
if we have time after this game, which I highly doubt.
I know. I could read Stranger 1, and I could read Stranger 2.
I feel like Maydrock had the least reading.
So
everyone to choose their destiny. A succubus, sorceress, a saboteur.
When we look at it, Chrysalis is pretty much a succubus.
Yeah, she pretty much is.
Josh is trying to figure out a good house to choose. Ah, saboteur. I see. I'll see.
Josh the saboteur. I don't like the sound of that.
And barbarian.
Seriously, is anyone like concerned by Josh?
I'm concerned by Josh a lot.
I'm concerned about this video. Woo! Roll dice. Proceed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Chlamydia. Oh yeah, chlamydia. What? Oh, so...
Yeah.
Oh, roll streak. Yeah. I'm getting back in the game. I think I'll go with source. I'll go with, what do you mean you disarm me?
I mean, I disarmed you.
How does that work?
You not use items or skills
Wait, forever or?
for 2 turns.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Oh, that's annoying because I've got Frostbolt and Telekinesis and Pyroblast.
I've not been hindered by your evilness.
Oh, Attack on Titan! Wait, what? What's going on here? What? Why do we all skip a turn? What happened?
He hindered you, remember? But he did not hinder me, for I am still alive. Let's see what to do. See, after the stream. See, after the stream is over, I am going to make clay ponies and draw pictures of ponies. Because I like ponies.
What? The stream's over?
No, when the stream's over. It's over at 7.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Sorry, just... Do you know what, West? What are you, a communist?
Yes, I am a communist. Quite true.
I don't know, I'm wondering if I wonder if I should use Pyroblast, Frostbolt, or Telekinesis. I wonder if I should use Pyroblast or Frostbolt on my next turn. Well, there's a lot of lag going on now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's right, Josh disarmed me. Wait, I think that, like, I think that effect leaves me next turn or something.
Speaking of lagging, Josh the magic pony, he is lagging.
Josh, Jesus Christ. Ba ba da ba 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 da 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 da.
Hey, I found out something really interesting. I can't beatbox worth a shit.
What the? Why don't you move backwards?
Because the world loves you. Look at that, I'm at last place.
It wasn't me.
I like not being last place. It's awesome.
Christina Aguilera. It's Incubus the Fluff's turn.
Let's see. They really want me to go to the Wild West, don't they?
It's not me to roll the dice. You're no longer disarmed. I'm gonna use a Pyroblast on Josh.
I see how it is.
I'm gonna go to the jungle.
The jungle. Not the jungle. Yeah.
What's my mana at?
You know, see,
I don't
really know about Ben, but I'm kind of confused of why Josh doesn't want to read Clotfix. Because he does remember we read Pinkie Pie's new word.
Yeah, but I mean, Clotfix, you know, that's just stupid.
Yeah, well,
my turn.
Yeah.
I'll use a Frostbolt on Josh then.
Well, to help you with it, I'll pre-read the chapter that says explicit content to see if it has Clop or not.
I read a little bit of what it is. Wow.
Just gore.
Oh God! Why do I always die?
You know, because this game loves you so much.
What's with me dying doing this? Oh, come on!
Okay, I must be. Get off the gray, he's so gray, and soon he goes white like Michael Jackson.
Why am I always dead?
Who knows?
We like you being dead.
Move it, boy. Excuse me. There you go to the jungle of love. Lover of the jungle.
Weed? I'm wondering I'm kind of weary of the crabs.
Somebody has crafts.
I'm kind of worried about the crabs, yeah. Am I the only one who's worried about the crabs? Might be. Well, my quantum uncertain. Wait, no, it's not me, damn it.
Well, he took his bucket. Could you take his bucket?
Sorry.
But then you do realize if we get a strike, I'm taking out the chat again.
Patrol, Space Patrol Delta.
then zip music.
What?
I don't want to get a strike, and if I get a strike thanks to you, I'm kicking you from the chat again.
It's turned down.
You have headphones, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, put those on.
They are on.
How in the hell can I still hear it?
Because this is stupid. Can you hear it now?
No.
Good.
Sorry, it's not my rules, it's the stupid YouTube law rules. See, the first thing they'll do is give me a thing like, sorry, you can't make videos more than 15 minutes anymore. I'm like, but my streams are 2 hours long. No. No. So I have a feeling we won't even finish this game before 7. I hear my kitty.
You want to just go do something else now?
No, because they'll be rude to the people we're playing with. I do nothing rude. I'm glad to be rude, and it is pouring down rain outside. I don't like the rain. It is nasty. Okay. Which turn is it? I can't tell. It doesn't show. Oh. Oh god, that is an awesome song. I love Search Tankian. We lost another person. Why do we keep on losing people?
Is they're just as bored as we are?
Come in. Oh, look who's decided to show us with his presence.
I know, I got a bunch of tan. See all this tan that I got here now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
My arm right here. Turn my entire left arm up.
Damn, I've got a lot of cash.
Singles. What do you play?
Board game online.
Nice.
Fun game, you should play it sometime. Damn.
How do you play it?
Watch and I'll show you.
Oh, it's a race.
Yeah. It's very interesting race. Check this out, check this out. We have one viewer. Yep.
For what?
For a live stream. For a
Maydrock.
live stream.
Maydrock, got any good items?
Maydrock.
It's running up. I clicked it, but
Sorry,
it
sorry,
didn't.
sorry.
Clicking.
But,
Yes.
Got any good items?
Josh, look at what happened here.
Let's see. Any good items?
what?
No, I don't have any good items whatsoever. Nope, not at all.
Steal one of Maydrock's items.
Hey, asshole! I didn't even know what that item did.
Well, I mean, you were in second place. I had to choose you.
Wait, I'm in second place? Damn, nice.
Oh no, it's a Rickroll!
How do you know?
No.
Hear it. This is the most disappointing moment of my
The
life.
thing is, I actually kind of like the Rickroll song.
Okay, it's not actually called Rick.
Well, you know what I
Franklin
mean.
had
I
also-
actually kind
That's
of
so
like Never Gonna Give
legendary.
You Up. I was like Maydrock's. Oh, Josh,
I was
you got
thinking-
malaria. Josh, you've got malaria now.
What is?
It was piss. You'll not be known as a piss drinker.
That's nasty.
This game is very...
Wait, who was asking about me? Someone was asking about me.
No, he was... Sound like you're talking to Josh.
Oh, okay.
Is your name Josh?
Stranger danger.
Yes.
Stranger danger. Major danger.
Damn it, I got it wrong. I was stupid. Oh, I got 8!
Ha! Showed you right.
Is your name Maydrock on that?
Yes. Well, no, on this I'm called...
The Magic.
The Fluff.
The Fluff. What?
I stole your sheep activator, Josh!
That's an awesome name. No.
Wait, you don't stop, she's not gonna win. Yeah.
I'm Incubus
That
the
just
Fluff.
happened.
See, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn.
What's up, Josh?
What did you just do?
I used your sheep detonator.
We only have 4 people playing now.
Damn.
I just knocked Josh back some spaces. Take that, bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch. Bitch, you wanna go? Huh?
Bitch.
Woo.
Run, Josh, run! God, Josh, they hate you.
Wait, neither didn't. Bang. What is...
I still love how I managed to get Josh down.
I love how
It
I'm
just-
going to be able to sabotage someone soon. I wonder who.
I think he has a magical dodge.
Maydrock.
No, it'd probably be
Maybe
the
it's
other
that.
guy 'cause he's in first.
Never had camouflage badge.
I'm glad you're not going for me, Josh, after what I did.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I fucked you over, but you're being nice.
Oh my god.
So funny.
The bright side of life. Well, let's roll the dice. Sure, I'll go inside.
Into the cave.
Try to get out.
Oh shit.
Do.
I'm in second place. I know Rap doing awesome.
I still don't get how to play this even slightly.
Okay, it's simple. It's more of a click thing. It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to do this or do you want to do that? Or do you want to do this or do you want to do that?
Do you want to suck this or do you want to eat that?
Oh crap! The guy in the first place is dead.
Oh, dude, what? Oh, you lose.
Get son.
I'm just kidding.
Well, at least someone's dead and it's not me.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Now I'm in first place. I have a feeling we'll be short-lived.
I'll show the beach.
I'm a beach.
I've got a broken glass I've got broken glass now.
I never really got the point of broken glass. It doesn't really do anything.
It's to pop the tires, mate.
I guess.
I'm gonna steal something else from Josh. Damn it. I couldn't steal from you.
Sorry.
Oh, wow, that's what it was.
Wait, what?
Got a
I
sonic
lost a
screwdriver.
screwdriver. Woohoo!
Josh has a real sonic screwdriver.
Hey, that's much.
What?
Bye, Natty. Bye.
I'm gonna call the doctor.
Have fun, Natty.
I'm calling the doctor!
Oh, hell yeah.
I gotta look online to find the true answer to this.
Not quite. So I asked Doctor a few questions and...
Woo.
So So I've called a doctor. Wonder how that's gonna help.
They call me the Doctor. Doctor Who? No.
Oh my God! Pocket ball. Oh, yeah, I'm going with Pokemon. No offense.
Oh, nice. I like this.
I can't hear it.
I got a doctor's companion. I've got a doctor's companion while I'm listening to Pokemon.
Na 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 da na na boom chicka boom ba boom.
Damn.
Hey Ben, are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Oh, so you're our only viewer then.
Yeah, that's me.
Damn it. You don't count. What happened to Barry?
No. Barry is still here.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. Also, there's 4 viewers, so I don't know how to see them though.
Well, you do realize that Josh is 2 people and I'm 1 person.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Pokemon.
Indian Casino.
My little pony is a pony.
Got it.
I want to do the jackpot. Pizza.
In a world so cold that
What? I'm going to die of AIDS. I'm going to die eventually because I have AIDS.
He got AIDS.
Yeah, I got AIDS a while ago.
I should spot that game and I just
Who
beat
called
it
the doctor? Maydrock, you called a doctor too?
Yes.
We both called a doctor. He now was like, how many companions does this Pissing incubus? What? Hey Maydrock, you're a piss incubus.
I know.
I just sent you 10 spaces back. You're welcome.
No, you sent 5. I know, yeah. I know, you're 10, yeah.
Take the red pill or take the blue pill, Mr. Fluff.
Red pill.
Lilo says red pill, so take that.
You know the truth.
Back
Why?
Knocked out.
Good.
Why'd you put an arrow in my butt?
Because it's fun.
Girls just wanna have fun.
I'm gonna go to the future shop.
Strip club.
No. Okay, I cut my hands because I'm stupid.
How do you know when it's your turn?
No, 6, my turn.
Let's see. What's indubitably?
Why the hell would I want to do that? Well, I don't know.
The standard one?
Yeah. Nice. I have an awesome skill. Go.
So we got Sorcerer, Absol, motherfucker, Barbarian, Best Fur, Saboteur, the Magic Pony, and Piss Incubus, the Fluff.
Yeah. Awesome boy.
Oh, I died of AIDS. Great.
Oh,
I got AIDS.
Yeah, no mom lived, so he died of AIDS.
I got AIDS a while ago. It was during that UAV question.
He
internet, you wait
died
question.
of it.
You can't use that until you're dead, buddy.
AIDS. He died of them.
He died of his AIDS, and his AIDS died of him. I am weird, and stuff happens around me.
What type of stuff?
Stuffy stuff.
Stuff!
Not that type of stuff. Any type of stuff.
I love that Disney's just listening in on our conversations about like AIDS and stuff.
Yeah,
AIDS and stuff are very interesting, you know?
True story.
Let's see. Well,
It's not gonna fit. Damn it. That's what she said.
You're welcome.
How the hell did I die? I was trying to click on the. You had X-ray glasses, didn't you?
Hypno glasses.
Of course.
Got you.
Okay, so now it's almost are dead. Welcome to the afterlife.
So lost right
Welcome to the afterlife. It's kind of nice here, although not too nice.
Alright, let's get that first place.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Alright, first place, good. I should have gotten the bear thing. Ooh, I get to
The
shoot
bear is
strong.
loose. Oh crap! The Sims. Do the Sims.
Guess who's back, baby?
What? How'd you? Oh, you got a fucking cell stone.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wait, do you only get to use your skills once?
Some skills are infinite. It depends on your skill.
Mucho dinero.
Oh, yes, I did for like half a second.
Oh God.
What the hell?
Okay, so Josh, apparently you're seduced by Maydrock.
Yeah. Baby.
You're seduced. If only I could catch an animal, then I could catch my pocket ball.
He got seduced by the fluff, he just couldn't resist it. It's a creepy fetish.
You couldn't resist the creepy fetishes.
He just can't resist the hairy nipples.
Gross.
Oh my
A
God.
ninja master. Channels Yoshi. Me and Best are both dead. Bottle.
Guys, we have to be done with this in like 7 minutes.
You know, we
Okay.
might actually be down this in 7 minutes.
No.
Well,
I'm gonna go buy an improbability device, a
hey,
teleporter,
John, I'm at
and a
space
tractor beam,
122.
a tractor beam generator, and I'm gonna
I'm
buy
gonna
a
get
space
150.
fluctuator and a space capacitor because I'm weird.
What is that? Where does that go to? Oh. How come you don't wear it like that?
Why did I do that?
You're sitting on the remote. Josh,
What?
I like pie.
I have used my improbability device.
Now, whatever you're thinking, Josh.
I don't think, I just do.
No. No.
Oh.
Jesus. No!
You cannot beat me, boy.
No! Not today!
Oh!
Piss Incubus the Fluff realized the truth. No. Whoa. Oh, there's a face there. What the fuck is that?
Grapes.
Well, in the hall.
Let's roll a dice! What? Oh, I killed everyone! I killed everyone!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Great going, Batman.
God, why?
Thank you, probability device!
Fortunately, I can't because I used my soul stone. But I'm pretty much.
Oh my god! That was the best thing ever. Oh, wait.
You really be happy you're in last place.
Maybe you can start catching up.
Yeah, now you're not catching up, motherfuckers.
You're not gonna catch up.
I might. I'm gonna go to the bank.
Come on.
Why are money's too much?
I do have only 1 rupee.
How do you use it again? Or can you?
I don't have it anymore. It's gone.
What are we gonna do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Josh, we got Ben, we got like 3 minutes to play this, so.
I still love how I killed all of you.
And because of Ben, we can't finish this game.
Well, we can still finish it, and just stream's gonna stop at 7.
And I have to go to Saturday songs.
Ben, hurry up and click continue.
That's not me.
Okay, Magic Pony, click continue.
I can't. Oh,
Bloody hell.
weird. It wasn't letting me.
There was just me, the only one alive.
Oh, it wasn't me. It was Barbarian.
Are you back alive?
Not yet. Ben,
I'm
did you
catching
really
up,
have to
guys.
kill us?
I'm travel to the future! Visit a shop. Enter nearby shop. I'm gonna buy another space capacitor.
Evil person.
Is that what kills you guys?
I think so.
Oh, I have to do this thing.
Hi, Josh. Hey, Josh, you're closer to me.
You're just stable again.
Yes, I'm alive.
What?
I disabled you back.
Ah, fuck. Well, still,
Continue.
at least I managed to kill like most of you. That's something, isn't it?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you just get killed?
I just got knocked back 10 spaces.
Oh, damn.
If you're going pixie, I got a pixie. Oh, cool.
Are you a pixie?
No, I got a pixie.
Sucks, Ben.
Well, I've got a pixie, so yeah. I'm still pretty good. A gigantic angry bear.
God. I didn't even write.
The bear murdered you. Why? I'm having like I maybe knocked back, but so far I'm having kind of the current best luck.
Well, Josh, it is 7. If you want to stop the stream now, you can, or if you want to wait till the game's over.
Yeah, but like finishing a game. The Steph Dillons.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna win with this. I might die, but I'm winning. How the fuck did I not go that far? I mean, how the hell?
You're dead.
Yes. I should, after I'm alive again, just should win. I just need to
I'm going to the
roll
Academy of Adventure.
3 or more.
Oh, is that what you gotta do to win? Here, come back live.
Yeah. No. It's you're dead for 3 turns. Sometimes 2 in my case. Oh, our viewer, he finally left. It sucks.
For that.